This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Vanguard Bandits. In the last episode, we got the Gracia back from Radcott. Then we met the princess, and a bit of perhaps a power hunger or insanity. We told Princess Sadira that we were going to use the power of the Ultragunner to take over the continent because that was the only way to stop wars, take away people's freedoms, and do what we think is right. Well, the princess didn't take care of that because in the next episode, the next battle, when Bastion got the Ultragunner, Faulkner used the trap of capturing milea to make us give him the Ultragunner, which unfortunately, without Sadira to intervene, we were forced to give it up, thus losing it and half of our party to go in a search for milea. What'll happen now that milea's left and Bastion's lost the Ultragunner? Is the curtains for Bastion in the story? Well, we'll find out today. See if we can find her or who we run across. So, let's start. I already did the interviews and briefings at the end of the last episode since that one was a little shorter. It probably would have been longer if I'd actually done all the talking scenes and everything like that, but we'd already seen those before in a previous episode. So, Rebels! And here's today's catch! Oh, what a tasty collection of unusual ATACs, especially the blue one. I don't even know its name. I know what I'm calling it. Our one-way ticket to a big pile of cash. I almost have enough saved up for that beachfront property I was telling you about the other day. I still can't believe you'd rather be a beach bum than a thief and a killer. To each his own, I suppose. What kind of dialogue is that? Odd.
These don't seem like the brightest bandits I've ever encountered. A life of crime barely tends to attract the best and brightest, Raina. Bandits and blondes have roughly the same intelligence level and my considerable experience. Isn't she blonde and isn't Barlow blonde? Well, that's
What's a blonde? Attention travelers, get out of your ATACs immediately. Don't make me ask you twice. Because I really don't want to repeat myself. It makes me mad.
You know what bugs me? Idiots like you prey on innocent people for your own selfish gains.
Sorry about the breathing. I have a bit of a allergy issue. What do you call us? She calls us idiots, man. What's up with that? That's just mean. No one mocks the organization of Hell's Bandits and lives. Yeah. All right, time to fight. So we've got in this fight. Let's see, 4 bandits in Andorras with hand axes and onyx. So they got some earth abilities that they aren't. Well, some. They won't use it. They're level 9. And, okay amount of stats. Their stats are pretty even for what we're coming across. And then we got 2 bandits in Barazaps with radiuses and emeralds. So we got some wind stuff, but looks like they don't have enough stats to unlock it, so nothing too shabby. Let's see what our levels are at. Yeah, Bastion gained a lot of levels because I actually beat, in this run of the game, I actually beat Dion Leve in his fight against him. Barely, but I did it, so that's why I have such a high level. Okay, yeah, let's see. Really, basically everyone but Bastion should gain some level, if we can. I don't know if they'll give us enough experience, but basically I want to use Bastion for weakening them, if anything, but that's it. Oh, right. See, map. For the most part, I don't think we'll have to mess with it. There is some level differences, so you have to kind of worry about that for percentages and power, but I mean, I doubt we're going to travel through much of it. Let's see, what's tactics? Island the enemy. I think that's it. Yeah, we got pretty good agility in this round. Well, 3 of the characters in this group have high agility, so there you go. Alright. But yeah, basically Bastion's role is just to kind of either be a distraction or do damage to dudes. Or lower their FP, one of the two. This will actually be a good chance for Barlow to get some levels. Yeah, the first time I got this path, I was kind of surprised that Barlow left Devlin's side or vice versa. It just really surprised me, really. Wait, what was the levels at again? Was it? I kind of want Barlow to get the kills if I can to try and raise the level. He probably won't gain that much experience, but because he is a higher level than these guys are. Doing pretty well so far. Yeah. That's it, I am trying to weaken them, so. Because, yeah, he has enough levels as it is right now. So we're going pretty gravy right now. Help kill that guy and have a... Well, I said I was going to give him the levels, but... Yeah, we'll keep open that there. I don't want to kill him. If I can. Oh, good. That's really close. There we go. Too bad Barlow's got such low agility. It takes forever to take his turn. Maybe I should use those. Maybe instead of giving defense like I did last time, I should just give him agility. Now he can't get over there to hit. Oh, can he? Maybe. I was like, now he can't get over there. Now he's actually getting some levels, so. Okay, well, I'll try to give him the rest of the kills if I can help it. Yeah, just weaken everyone and leave it to him. Oh, man! I rushed it. I wasn't. Okay, now give him the rest of the kills. Dang it. I hate when I do that. This is what happens when sometimes you do stuff off screen to like kind of make sure that the recording runs smoothly and you're so used to just press the button to get through stuff to figure out what to do next and then you make mistakes like that. Oh well. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, because of our small party, we should be able to make up for it. Yeah, I mean, I like strategy games where you get like a ton of characters. It's just, I rather prefer the smaller groups because, like I said, in the end, I'd rather prefer concentrated character interactions and chances to learn more about the characters or how they react to other people than the tactics. But I'm more of a story player than I am like statistics and type of thing. So, uh-oh. What's taking you guys so long? Hurry up and put those ATACs out of their misery! Great, now we got some more douches to deal with. Yeah, we're fine. Really? He's not doing that much damage? Oh, come on. Come on, Barlow. Quit sucking the big one. Anyway. Well, at least that guy's out, so. Alright, now we gotta... Oh yeah, I probably should look at their stats. I'll do that when our turn comes by. I mean, we would have beaten these guys quicker, but like I said, we're trying to give Barlow some levels, but... Alright, I think these guys have the same stats as the other Barrows. Yeah, they got the... Oh no, they are quite... They have Aquamarine. They have Aquamarine and a Barrett Press Huve, which I think is a dex weapon. Stats are pretty low still. They do have ice shards, but not that big of a deal. And then the Bandit leader is in an Andorus and his own colored Andorus with a great axe. Got a Garnet. You know what that reminds me? That there's no other option in the game for weapon. There's only swords, spears, and like ninja blades. We never get to buy axes, which would have been a nice change. I wonder if they wanted to do that, but they had to cut a lot of stuff out for like time or whatever. Oh well. Anyway, the boss has a high weapon. And he also has the Garnet, so he has some earth abilities like Quicksand, although I don't know if he'll actually use it. I don't think they usually use that ability. They usually just use straight-on damaging ones, if I remember correctly. Because, yeah, this game probably wasn't programmed as well as it probably could have been. Quit cat! I hate when they have such low percentages to hit, yet they still hit. It's like, well, then what's the point of an agility build if you can't, like... avoid half the stuff that happens, you know? Which does make Reyna hard to play as, because if you keep her in her mech, then she has a hard time, like, keeping her HP, unless you give her agility, and then obviously if the agility doesn't work, then it kind of makes her useless. I'll admit it is strongly suggested in most guides to give Reyna a different mech when you get the chance. The only problem is that I think, like, depending on what mech you put her in, she might not be able to learn her ability, like her Randus trick. I mean, it's not like it's a killer ability or anything, but it helps her at least be able to do collision damage, which prevents her from getting straight out killed by higher level people when she tries to attack. So that's the problem with having like high agility and low HP is a lot of people counter attack you and you can't suffer their counter or their full damage on you because they might, you know, take you out in one go or something like that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll get Barlow to over there eventually whenever he gains his level. Unfortunately, it might take him a couple turns to get there, though. And what we'll do with this while we're waiting for all these guys to come about. I think as soon as I gave Barlow a level, I'm not going to care about him getting levels. I'm just going to try to make the combat efficient after that point. No, don't rush it again. Do you? I knew it. I knew he wasn't going to be able to get it on that one turn. Ugh. No, I'm just hopefully killing the bandit doesn't automatically end the combat. Nope, not gonna do that again. There we go. Oh, he did use quicksand. He'll use it as a counter, but he'll still use it. Alright. And yeah, I'm gonna raise up our other stats just a bit. What's that? I might let Andrew kill the bandit leader. Like I said, I hope it doesn't end the fight. Oh man, come on, don't kill Reyna, please. Or at least hit, even though that's the point of me giving her high agility. I mean, I still like this game, but it definitely has its issues. I wonder if I'll kill him if I actually hit him. Nope. There is some minor... let's see, does he have the... Okay, now I can just start raising his dex at this point because... oh, I could give the kill to Barlow. That'll be better for him. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there we go. Get him all that experience. Nice. Yeah, I might go ahead and just start raising his agility so he can at least keep up with everyone else. That will be easier for me to give him levels. I mean, I usually make Barlow a defensive build, but in this case, I'm willing to make an exception. I'll let Reyna kill this doofus off. I'm fine with that. I think after that I'm good. I just need to finish off all these guys. And we'll be gravy. Kick him right in the butt. I mean, if Barlow could gain another level, great, but I'm not. At this point, I'm not trying to force it. You know, I'll just accept whatever I get from him. Alright. Just keep Reyna back. Oh, can she not use her ice shards for me? Huh. That's kind of annoying. It must be the height difference or something. Good. Agility actually lets them miss, maybe, for once. Stun him. Alright, now we can help with whatever else we've got. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll just finish him off. I'm not. Takes way too much time anyway.
good. You gain enough levels for that, so. Alright, at this point I think I've given him just enough agility that he can kind of keep up with every once in a while. I can start bouncing out the rest of his stats again. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead. At least reduce it to 1 this time. Okay, now I'm good with just finishing this guy off. Alright, well that was a, oops. She used a stronger ability. Oh well, that's fine. I'm just so used to automatically killing guys when they're frozen that I realize not all characters are really powerful, so that was a nice distraction from trying to chase after milea. These bandits were hardly as hellish as they claimed. You can already tell in this game that the rune path is slightly a different tone than the rest of the game, as you've noticed. Even the Empire path had kind of still a similar feel to the Kingdom path, with obviously a few differences, but I think it's time that we turn to Erupted Castle. Bastion, we've barely begun the search for milea. And I've already put all of your lives in danger with my selfish desires, at least he admits it. Let's put an end to this before we encounter someone more dangerous than those bandits. But I know you don't want to give up, buddy, but this is the right choice. Why does it feel so much like the wrong one? Alright, Bastion, let's return to the castle. Don't worry, Bastion. I have a feeling in my gut that milea will find us. 'Cause I'm fat! Judging by the size of that gut, it must be really a very strong feeling, Barlow. I certainly hope you're right. Wow. Aren't you supposed to say, no, you don't have a big gut? But then again, I guess if Pete makes fun of it, why not? Let's get moving. Oh, well, I guess we go back to the castle. That was kind of pointless. Making this whole this whole chapter absolutely pointless. Well, now that you got the Ultragunner, how are you going to destroy the world? Vauldemare, control it. Listen, you morons! I want you to repair this ATAC, not destroy it! I'm making myself clear! Actually, what voice did I get a German accent last time? I'm not sure. I'm not trying to make all Germans evil things. It's just so stereotypical that at some point it's just fun to do that. Good evening, Maddock. Faulkner, something wrong. Is Faulkner something wrong? Not at all, Maddock. Although I enjoy the paranoia my presence seems to instill in you. What are the results of your tests on the Ultragunner? Have you been able to successfully operate it? Oh yes, the Ultragunner. Yes, the Ultragunner. How could you possibly forget something of such tremendous importance? You've asked me that same question 20 times since you brought that ATAC to me, Faulkner. Because my plans of conquering the continent require the Ultragunner to be fulfilled, you crazy old goat. Does the Emperor happen to know of these plans? Yell at me again and he's certain to learn of them. Don't patronize me, Maddock. We both know that I could destroy you with a snap of my fingers. Now tell me what you've achieved with the Ultragunner. Nothing, Faulkner. Nothing at all. Excuse me? It doesn't work. It doesn't move. It's a completely worthless hunk of metal. Nonsense. It is the ATAC of legend. There's a way to make it work. We'll find the way. Would you care for a look at my latest ATAC design, Faulkner? I guarantee you'll be very pleased. Why must you always attempt to change the subject when you have unpleasant news to report? Are you absolutely certain that the Ultragunner cannot be activated? Actually, I'm not certain at all. I've been far too busy supervising the construction of my new ATAC. The Ultragunner will look like a child's plaything in comparison to my majestic creation. Maddock, you disappoint me. You know how I hate to be disappointed. This new ATAC is a culmination of my life's work, the perfect mix of aesthetics and functionality. Rest assured, there will be nothing aesthetic about the manner in which I punish your insolence, old man. Ah! Your manner could be less heavy, my tyrannical taskmaster. I was merely jesting with you. And of course you were. In any case, I must return to the research facility. Those technicians never get any work done unless I'm standing behind them with a prod in hand. If any progress is made with the Ultragunner, you shall be the first to know. I would kill that old fool with my bare hands if he wasn't such a vital part of my plans.
Those plans are for naught, and Ultragunner cannot be activated. Madoff is the Empire's best engineer. He says the Ultragunner is useless. Let's take him at his word. I have no choice but to conceive of a new strategy for the enslavement of the continent. Perhaps the old man's new ATAC is truly as powerful as he claims. Or perhaps I should strangle one or two of the Emperor's servants to help with relieve this frustration. Ugh, you're into some kinky stuff, Faulkner. So, Vauldemare didn't stay depressed that long. He kind of just went on to the next plan. Well, he is a villain, so hey, no one else is here.
I'm afraid I have bad news, Bastion. There's been some sort of uprising in the capital of Avalon.
Oh, that still happens.
Duke Zera and the commander Galvis are preparing to return there and see if they can regain control.
A revolt in Avalon? I can't believe anyone would stage a coup d'etat against such a capable leader. And what happens if the mutineers manage to repel Zera and Galvis? Don't worry, Bastion. I have some great news for you. In fact, this news could be the best news in the history of news. What the? Puck actually gets screen time in this path. Holy crap. I forgot that he hardly says anything outside of the equipment menu. In fact, this could be the best... Oh, wait. I'll keep my expectations somewhat lower than that, Puck. What is your news? I've just finished the construction of a brand new, never-before-seen type of... Wait, if you do that in this path, why didn't you do that before? A new ATAC model? Really? Yep, I started working on it as soon as we got back to the castle. I didn't think it was just as... I think it's just as powerful as Ultragunner, but I never used it. How do you know how powerful it is? What? Do you honestly believe this new ATAC of yours is that strong? Yep, because it uses a power stone from one of the original excavated ATACs. Really? Which one? Actually, that was the question I was going to say. The Water Dragon. It was the only excavated ATAC that was damaged beyond repair. Where did you get the stone from that, dude? But they were able to salvage a lot of parts out of it, including that stone. You can really feel the energy inside of it. My hands are still tingling. How were you able to obtain such a precious artifact, Puck? Oh, I guess the game thinks about that too. I saved up my money and I bought it. What? You bought it? What? How? I don't recall Comorge giving you an allowance quite that large, Puck. Seriously, how'd you obtain it? Sorry, Bastion, it's a secret, but I can tell you that I got it at a great price. What, your soul or something? How about we stop interrogating the little man and thank him instead? I actually like the fact that Andrew gets a bit more screen time in this playthrough too. Like, he kind of has some screen time, but not as much as like some of the other characters. I mean, Bastion, the kids built an ATAC for you. I have friends who won't even buy me a beer. It really is that important for you to know how you got the stone? You're right. Thank you, Puck. You don't have to thank me, Bastion, because I'll need you to pay me back eventually. Why are you putting on the Cecilia look? The whole eyes aren't shown in your glasses. You're scaring me, Puck. It's probably nothing.
Excuse me. What brings you here, soldier? It's an emergency, Miss Reyna. We're under attack by Imperial troops. So the Empire wants Araba back? Well, they can't have it. Let's move out, everyone.
Are you sure that you need my help? I was hoping to relax for a while and maybe have something to eat, 'cause I'm fat.
Yes, Barlow, you're coming with us.
Well, Puck, is your new ATAC ready for combat, or should I take the Alba instead? And please be honest, I don't want to take an incomplete ATAC into battle. It's ready for anything the Empire can throw at us, Bastion, I promise. Excellent. Follow us to the hangar and give me a quick walkthrough for other controls before we depart. Apparently we're going to get a replacement for the Ultragunner. Who knew? Well, we got a few moments to spare, so I'll go to the shop and see what's... Actually, do we get the new ATAC now, or will it not pop up to the fight? Probably won't pop up to the fight. Whoa, holy... What the... Tic Tac? What kind of name is that? Hey. Well, it's got all the ice abilities. That's kind of neat, I guess. Marissa Moss. Alright. Cooling Mist Pouring Rain. That's not bad to have. I mean, it's not as good as not having the Holy Gracia gem, but, it'll work. Oh, we'll find out what that does, I guess, next episode, so. Alright. And that means we don't have the Araba anymore. I may go ahead and swap out the... Since we're at a shop now, I think it'd be a good chance to swap out our ATAC. Oh, we still get the Flaros in this playthrough. Nice. You get this mech for beating Marquis Dion in his game. Like when I was playing the Empire Path, since we beat Marquis Dion without losing everyone to him, we get the Flaros for that, and in this playthrough we get the Flaros for beating him at all, so that's cool. I may put, I mean, despite losing out on her trick ability, I may go ahead and swap her out with either the Araba or the Flaros. I think I'm going to give Reyna the Araba, I think. Well, you know what? Actually, no, I'll give her the Flaros, and I'll give the Alba to Barlow. Nice, I can actually have a decent... And I obviously want to keep Andrew the Veto Poor Man, because that's just better for him. Let's see, what's Stone? I'll probably swap out his Stone, because... Let's see, Andrew has... I usually want to have all my characters have at least one gem apiece. If I have more than that, I maybe give someone an extra, so... He's got water, so he's covered with that, so... Maybe I should swap out the... Well, no, her best ability, if I can still use Reyna's trick without it, it needs a water gem, so I might just have to leave out a fire gem in this and give Barlow the earth stone. So let's see what, and luckily since we have a shop, we only have so many characters, we don't have to worry about paying everything for everyone. Now we don't even have to buy stuff for Bastion anymore, so that's cool. Alright, let's see. Let's buy a Darkblade for his mech. So we're not gonna, since we're not buying a Trident anymore, we'll go ahead and just buy a Slashing Iron for the two of them. Although that's actually cheaper to do anyway. So let's see, stones. Let's see, the Olvine is already in the care of Andrew. So we want a Garnet and a Sapphire. Amulets, I think. I'm trying to remember if I have the old accessories or if I have the updated ones yet. Let's see. Okay, so we have the old ones because we have the Thieves' Rings and stuff equipped. Okay, good. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and swap out our weapons while we're here. Aquamarine, let's swap that out for the Sapphire. Give him the Garnets. Give him a Dark Blade. Wait, was it the Dark Blade that I'm supposed to be using? Yeah, it is the Dark Blade. Okay. I don't know why I forgot about that. I'm gonna get this. Shimmer Slashing Iron to him. Okay. Now let's look at our... Now we have just plenty of money so to mess around with. And then we'll give some accessories. I might change up like what gems I give them. Oh, let's see. Probably go ahead and still keep the power thing for. Yeah, we'll just do as before. So I'll give the power gem to me, and then give Andrew and Reyna the wind gems for agility. And then we'll give a defensive gem to Mr. Big Man there, Barlow. That's probably not the best way to build him, but that's how I want to build him, so. I mean, I could make Barlow another attacky type, now that I've given him the Alba, instead of having the crappy Red Tosk or whatever they are. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they are crappier. Alright. Power Tiara. Give her the necklace. Give him the rainbow gem. Oh, he's... I forgot I gave him an armor amulet because if I equipped him the wind necklace, I basically waste that item. Well then. Let's give him... Well, I did waste the money, but whatever, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I could reload it, but... We've only got 4 people in our group. I think we can... I'll go and give him a... You know, you're probably wondering why don't I buy the accessories that give, like, special abilities in combat, like mass menace and stuff like that. It's because I found out that, like, yeah, they can be useful, but it doesn't, I mean, I've never really had it. It's never been as useful to me, let's just say that. So. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So, alright. So, looks like we've, this search was indeed futile. We weren't able to save Milea, and we went back to Arabic Castle on our own while everyone is off saving the Principality of Avalon. But we're being attacked by the Empire. But Puck has made a new ATAC for us, the Tic Tac. What does the Tic Tac do? Is it truly as powerful as the Ultragunner? Will it lead to some hilarious hijinks as we use this ATAC to perhaps save the continent? Find out next time in the next episode of Vanguard Bandits. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.